haven't I yet?
Welcome back to another episode of The Broke Boys. I'm Martin.
I'm Kat.
And I know it's been a while, but we're back.
We're back. What's that TikTok sound? We're back, baby. We're so back. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Dang
about.
it. We need to add it.
It's the one from The Hangover.
Yes.
Yeah. We're back, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what it says. That's going to be really embarrassing if that's not what it says.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they finally get one of their friends that they were looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those movies are fucking hilarious.
Those are solid movies.
Yeah. So, anyways,
we're back.
We're back.
Hey.
I know it's been a while. I'm so sorry. I've been just so caught up with work, life, and all the other fucking drama. You guys already know. This isn't your guys' first episode here. And
if it is, hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And if you guys haven't checked the description, you know that I go through daily struggles and issues. And we're both riding this journey out and figuring our way and navigating through life together.
You know, we're just trying to live our best life.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. What's new with you?
So, I think I owe everyone an explanation real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I know it's been a long time since I came out with another episode, and I haven't had time to really do that. It's just been a lot hard dealing with a few personal things, and then having to work. At the time, I was working 2 different jobs, so the weekends were really hard for me to even have any type of free time to record and
To like do anything.
To really do anything. If anything, it was just to like catch up on sleep or catch up on resting or even catching up on stuff to do around the house, chores, laundry, whatever it is. I had to really take advantage of some of the days to catch up on a lot of things that I wasn't able to do throughout the week. Just 'cause my schedule has been extremely hectic, and everything's just been kind of hard, but I had to choose whether to keep it going and continue producing mid episodes, and I don't want to do that. I did not want to put something out there that I didn't like or half-ass or half-ass one of our sessions, because none of you guys deserve that, especially at the level that we're at right now with the platform. And thank you again. I know I'm at
It's growing pretty fast.
I know it's growing fast, yeah. So,
which is good.
And I'm extremely grateful. Thank you. And thank you for everyone that sends me fan mail. That's a new one. But I love getting the feedback. I love people just interacting. And even on TikTok and on Instagram, like now it's somewhat like kicking off in a weird way. Like not in a weird way, but you know.
It's just getting like more traction than it has in the past.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah, and again, some progress is better than no progress.
Period.
And that's just how I see it. Another thing, I guess that it is new. I haven't really like thrown it out there because I just do it just for the fuck of it. Like
I was like, "What are you talking about?"
I was like, well, you know what I was doing because I was experimenting.
Oh yeah.
And Twitch streaming. So I play video games with a lot of my friends or acquaintances. I don't know what to label them because I do not want to be disrespectful to them because I don't think they see me as friends. But the thing is as I'll play with everybody and I'm just like, you know what, I'm having such a good time. Why not just stream it or do something? And even not play solo games and play it and have people watch me, you know, play games.
So if that's your journey, take a look over there.
Yeah, so if you guys do want to see some stuff on Twitch or watch me play Twitch, you guys can add me on Martin BBFF. Right? Yeah, Martin.
Double check that. BBFF.
Yeah, at Martin BBFF.
Period.
2 B's, 2 F's. Why is it so fucking hard to say?
Broke Boys from Fresno.
Broke Boys from Fresno.
It's the initials of Broke Boys from Fresno.
Yeah. Anyways.
Which is crazy that it is 2 B's and 2 F's.
Yeah.
That's funny. Wait, I said 2 S's. I meant F's. Anyway, you get the point. It's Martin. It's. I don't even know if you said Martin or Martin Melchor.
No, it's just Martin. Martin BBFF.
Period.
There you go.
If you want to, if stream is Twitch, if
we're fucking up. It's been too long.
Jesus,
but if you guys like to watch people on Twitch,
thank you.
Whether it's just streaming, and again, like I think I put it on the bio thing. I am not no professional gamer Do not expect that I'm gonna do some fucking crazy ass shit.
Talk into it.
Oh, do not expect that I'm gonna do some crazy ass shit and crazy ass tricks because I'm really not at that fucking level. But it's more about the entertainment. It's more about enjoying and just to have fun.
Yeah.
And I like it. And again, like I'm not no expert, but
I mean, it's fun.
it's fun.
It's like your like stress relief time.
Yeah. And I do want to see, I think I was telling the guys, it was like, I want to see if there's a way that I can link if there was a way that I can link like the Discord chat into the main audio. Because right now when I stream, you're only going to be hearing me. You're not going to be hearing the other party.
Oh.
But if I'm...
That would be kind of cool if you're playing and we're like podcasting over it. And then it's like something people are watching while we're just talking.
And I can do that too. But one thing that I'm going to make it very clear is I'm not getting a webcam. Like people say, get the webcam and go live. I just don't think people want to see my face the whole time when I'm playing. Or
I mean, I think it's more the reaction that they want to see.
And then I don't even want to like put my face, like, you know how sometimes I'm playing video games and I'm just in my comfort zone, just relaxing,
chilling in your 20s.
Yeah, and then it's just like, oh fuck, there's a camera and they're just gonna see me shirtless.
They see you chilling in your 20s.
Yeah, and I can't do that. I need to be comfortable while I game.
Yeah, hey, more power to you. And the people that get it, and the ones that don't.
If you know, you know.
Period.
But that's pretty much it with me. What about you? What's anything new with you that we haven't even talked about in a while?
Well, I'm in my last semester of school for my teaching credential. And let me tell you, it has hands, and it's beating my ass.
Yeah.
I have several big projects going right now, and it's just like I'm working. I'm at a school, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, sun up to sundown.
Yeah.
And when I'm not at the school that I'm student teaching at, then I'm at my school learning what else to do to become a teacher. And then sometime in between there, I have to do homework, be a functioning daughter, sister, girlfriend, and then somewhere in there, figure out how to like maintain a house and function fully.
Yeah.
So I'm in the trenches low key, but I'm almost done.
Yeah. And I think that's the other thing too that kind of made it harder for us to even make episodes, just because I didn't want to add any more stress.
Yeah.
Or anything onto you, like,
or finding the time too. Like right now our schedules are very flipped in the sense of like I get home at like a decent hour, but I have school until late, and you go to bed early because you wake up early for work. Mm-hmm. So by the time I wake up, you're gone, and then when I get home, you're home, but we can only hang out for like an hour, and then I have to go to class.
Yeah. So
I think it is just harder, and like he was saying, our weekends are busy because like just like we don't have time to podcast, we don't have time to see our families or interact with many people. So it's been a fun little challenge to see how we figure everything out and see the people we care about while also trying to stay on track with everything.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I do want to record. I do want to hop on a session and just throw it out there.
Yeah.
It just gets it's lately it's just been harder.
Yeah.
But we're back at it. We're good, okay, and we're doing okay.
Yep.
And it's all gonna work out. We take it day by day.
We're living and learning over here. We're trying to figure it out. But yeah, before we keep going, let's run the intro.
Yeah.
We them broke boys from the hood. We on them missions understood. Won't catch us lacking, we that good. We always winning like we should. We flying high, we butterfly up to the sky. No way you catching us goodbye. Pray to God we make it out alive. I'll never leave my dogs behind. We stick together like we signed. We shooting stars, one of a kind. We undefeated, just resign. Money more lore than a bitch nowadays.
Okay, now that we're back, I do want to say, I know this is in the works and it still hasn't been fully done yet. But I have a great friend of ours who has been trying to make a different cover song for the Broke Boys. Oh. And he's put so much effort into it, and I really like it. And he even made one like a sample, And again, like I wasn't supposed to like say anything, but I'm just super excited and I love hearing.
Yeah.
It. And he gave me the sample for the Christmas version of it.
Yeah, because we love Christmas over here.
I love Christmas, and the holidays are just right around the fucking corner.
Which is crazy.
And it's just like, it's insane. And it just brought me so much joy, and like I just want to give him recognition for it. And even to make the cover song, like I'm excited and I want it to be already done, but you can't rush perfection.
For sure.
You have to take it one day at a time. So when it comes out, it's gonna be epic.
Yeah, it's good. We're excited.
So for those of you that don't know, and I wasn't as active as I wanted to be during what's it called, our little family vacation trip that we just took. We just came back from Disneyland, of course.
Is anyone surprised? Yeah. No.
So we went to Disneyland with our family, and it was an incredible trip. And we went for Halloween because a lot of people haven't experienced it during Halloween time.
Yeah. Yeah, so like Martin was saying, we just got back from Disneyland. It was Jerry's first time going. We also went with my aunt and my cousin. My cousin has been there a few times. We usually go together when my cousin goes. But my aunt hasn't been in probably like 6 or 7 years, maybe longer than that.
I don't remember. It was
our birthday trip. It was me and Abby's joint birthday trip.
And it was raining.
Yeah, but I don't remember what birthday. Probably a teenager.
Nah.
Yeah, I wasn't 20 yet. Maybe like 18, 19.
I don't think so.
There's no way I was 20.
I think we were already in college.
There's no way I was 20.
Yeah.
Anyways, but that was the last time she went, and yeah, we were throwing around the idea of, hey, let's should go. Yeah, hey, let's just go. And we brought it to Martin's family, and it kind of just fell into place, and everyone was down.
Because a while back, or the last time that we went with my cousin, it was supposed to be a family trip as well.
Yeah.
But it didn't end up working that way. So they were out. They were like, no, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Next time the time's right, whatever. And it never aligned. And then all of a sudden, like, this one just did. Everything was all set
everything
in stone.
like worked. Yeah, everyone was down. Everyone saved for it. So yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, great time, wonderful weather. It was the perfect time. And
I don't know about the weather. You're saying perfect weather. I was sweating.
But I would say that's just because you run hot normally.
But I feel like everyone was sweating.
It wasn't as miserable.
It wasn't. You know what? I think it's what Abby said. Abby said it was more humid than hot. And I think that's what it was, is you were more like sticky than you were like sweaty.
And I didn't feel like, I felt like, oh, maybe I shouldn't stand at the sun because I was worried that I was going to get sunburned. I didn't put any sunscreen, but I was like, but it was.
In the shade though, it was breezy.
When you got to the shade, it did feel like
yeah, it was
a little
good
bit
weather.
cooler. But it was, there were some points that I was like, fuck, it's kind of hot.
Yeah.
And then I felt like I was sweating, but it wasn't like...
It wasn't all day. It was just like moments of the day, which was nice.
It was like when it peaked, 2 or 3 p.m.
And then like the good thing about going this time of year is the sun sets fairly early. The sun sets at like 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So for us, we went sun up to sundown. And that's what I kept telling everyone is like, me and Martin go to Disneyland and we're there from the minute it opens to the minute it closes. Yeah. Like we hear the welcome message. We hear the goodbye message. Like we are about it, right?
Yeah. Everyone was excited just because we knew, not the ins and outs, but we just knew like how we've been doing this for a while.
Yeah,
now.
Cut the shit. We go to Disneyland too often.
Yeah.
We go too often. We know where we want to go.
Disneyland should just give us a fucking influencer pass or some shit. Like, come on,
like,
now, bro.
Like we know where to go. We know the ins and outs. We know the little shortcuts. We know like little tips and tricks. And by no means are we like Disney and obviously not Disney influencers, but we're not like Disney like know-it-alls. But we go to Disneyland a lot, and that is our home park. And like for when we take our family or when we go with our family, like they haven't been in years, so a lot of it is like a learning curve of how to like use the app. Like, where's the new attractions? Why is this closed? Why is there like this exit isn't there anymore? They changed this pathway.
And
like,
it's crazy because like we go pretty often.
Yeah.
And like you said it, like they don't go as much, and there was like a gap of confusion. Like because they still had to like take in like, oh, this is new.
The learning curve, yeah.
You know, because you were rushing everybody. At one point, I was just like, "Oh, well, relax." Like most of them are like,
well, that's what I was.
Especially, I was like, my mom hasn't seen this in quite some time. Like, let her like enjoy.
Well, that I feel like when we were actually
Jerry too, like Jerry's never experienced this, so let it sink in. Like, take its time, you know.
Yeah, I feel like I wasn't rushing them. I feel like when we did the fast passes, I felt like we had to meet the fast passes because I didn't want us to lose those.
Yeah.
That was the only time that I was like, okay, let's go. Because one time me and Martin lost a fast pass and it gave us just a free one.
Yeah.
And it was like, you can use it on any ride at any time. And that was cool. But the next time we lost it, we just lost it.
Yeah.
So we didn't get to use it. So whenever we had a fast pass, like I really wanted everyone to scan it in because if it was like a stall and we had to wait like an hour or 2 hours until we can get the next one, then it would suck because then we'd be stuck.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was the only time I was like, okay, where's the fast pass? Because I didn't want anyone to lose them and then like actually lose them and then we couldn't get another one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. We so the guest list, it was Martin and I, and then it was my Aunt Loopy, my cousin Abby, and then it was my mother and Martin's mom. It was his sister Audie, her baby, and then his brother Jerry, his brother Beto, and then his brother Beto's girlfriend.
Yeah.
So that was a guest list. I think it was 10 of us in all, including Penny.
Total. Yeah.
And it was fun. It was cool. It was also different to like experience Disney with like a toddler.
Yeah.
Because it's just us. So we're like usually on the go. But like this time we were like, where do you park the stroller? Where do you grab the strollers? Yeah. Can she get on this ride? Can she not get on this ride? Like just things that we haven't thought about, which isn't a bad thing. It's just things we haven't thought about.
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool to see that too. And then like her getting so excited and like Jerry getting so excited. And even like my aunt and your mom who haven't been there in years, like just seeing them like, wow, that was so cool. What are we doing next? Like it was like exciting to see. Yeah. And I think that's fun for us because it is exciting for us, but it's different to see like people you love excited.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely. And the food was great. Any chance that we got, we were able to fucking eat.
Hey, one thing about us is we are not going to miss the Disney snacks.
No.
All right. And like, I feel like with this group, everyone.
We're all big bags, bro.
Well, respectfully. But like another thing is like everyone that got something got it to share. Like no one ever got something that was just for them.
Yeah.
Like at some point, like my aunt was buying things for Martin's mom. Like Martin's sister was buying things for me and Abby. Like we were all just kind of sharing the wealth. Mm-hmm. And like whoever went anywhere was like, oh, like my aunt grabbed extra water bottles and like my mother-in-law got some snacks and like everyone was pretty good at like sharing. Martin's sister got beignets and we were sharing, and then we went and got pickles and we were sharing, and like everything was pretty like cohesive, which was good.
And the thing that sucked, I think that thing that sucked is that we didn't take energy drinks. Usually we take C4.
Oh my, let me tell you.
Just because for me, there's certain energy drinks that hit and certain ones that don't.
Yeah.
And I've always said that Monsters really don't hit. And they don't give me energy at all.
I feel like that was a hard... So leading up to the trip, last week was just busy. Yeah. Like we just had things to do, things like...
Back to back. We were booked and busy every day.
Every day there was something to do. We couldn't come home and do nothing. Like we came home and there were things to do.
Yeah.
So like Thursday night we didn't get any sleep. Or I didn't get any sleep. Well, we didn't really. We got home late and we were trying to figure things out.
Yeah, because Thursday we went to go watch the Venom movie. Mm-hmm. And then the very next day we're going to LA.
Yeah, so we went to the movies Thursday at 6 to see Venom. We went with my brother, his girlfriend, my dad, and his girlfriend. And then we watched Venom. By the time we got home it was like 9ish.
Yeah.
And then we still had to do laundry, we still had to pack, we still had to do that, and then wake up and go to work on Friday. Yeah. And then after work on Friday, come home, finish packing, finish laundry, pick up my aunt and my cousin, and go to LA.
Yep.
So like there was really no sleep. Like we stayed up late Thursday. I didn't sleep very well that night. Thursday, Friday we were like on a roll.
Yeah, Thursday I only had like 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I think mine was like 4.5.
Woke up at 2, got ready, went to work.
Yeah.
And then it's just like fucking. By the time I came back, Friday wasn't miserable. I'll say this. It was exciting.
It was exciting because you're going out of town.
Yeah. But when you say it out loud, then it's just like, fuck, you really didn't get no fucking
and
sleep,
then Friday,
no rest, no nothing.
Like Thursday night, we were like, oh, we'll come home Friday and we'll take a nap before we have to like drive. Mm-hmm. That didn't happen.
Nope.
Like we got the car wash, we cleaned the car, we had to put oil in the car, I had to come home and finish laundry, I had to like pack our toiletries because that's not already packed. Like it's just little things. It was just tedious. So to lead up, we were exhausted Thursday. We were exhausted Friday. So on the way up there to LA, we kind of skipped this part, but on the way up there, we left at 4:00. Yep. And our ETA was to get there. I think it was like 8:50 something or 8:30 something. I don't know. It was like 8:00. Yeah. So we were like, okay, perfect. We'll go have dinner with my aunts that live there because we were staying with them. And then we'll wake up early and we'll go to Disneyland. Mm-hmm. Well, in the Grapevine, there was an accident that closed a lane. So it added an hour and a half to our trip. On top of stopping.
That's what it said at first. Yeah. Just an hour and a half.
Because it probably added like 2 hours.
Yeah. It added more because there was just another notification that popped up that there was another accident.
Yeah. Not far. And it was in the Grapevine. Like you're in the mountains.
Yeah.
So there's already only like there's probably like 4 lanes max. At certain parts, there's only 2. And then they closed the lane. So then everyone's like stop and go. You're losing service. You're kind of like, okay, what am I doing? Mm-hmm. At one point, Google was trying to tell us to get off on some random exit, and it was literally taking us off-road up a mountain.
Yeah.
And cars were following it. Like cars were going, and it was late.
Yeah, and I was just like, I am not risking no one's life to get off.
That feels so dramatic.
No, but it really was
because it was an unpaved. It was an unpaved path, and cars were following it because Google was saying to. Yeah. But it was an unpaved path, like literally up a Grapevine hill.
Yeah, and it was just like onto the side. It looked like just it's just
it was unsafe. Of a hill, and it was dark, and there were no lights over there. Like,
and the last thing I need is to roll down a hill.
Yeah, truly. So then instead of getting there at 8, we got there like 10:40.
Yeah.
And then again, we showered, or I don't think
I showered.
Yeah, so then we showered. We slept on the couch that day, or we slept at my aunt's house. And then you woke up the next day at 6:00 because the park opens at 8. It takes us an hour to get there, so we need to leave at 7. We woke up at 6. We left on time and everything, and then it's again like hardly any sleep. Mm-hmm. So all that to say that yesterday in Disneyland we were tired, and because we didn't stop at a liquor store to get the C4s,
because C4s energized me.
And because we didn't stop to get some, we were like, I want to say like raw dog in Disneyland, but we were like going in there with no
energy.
Yeah. And I feel like everyone was kind of like that. Everyone had your sister had a busy week. My aunt had a busy week last week. So I feel like everyone was pretty tired.
And I feel like everyone was just riding that high.
Of being there.
Yeah.
But like once you're there and like you're tired, you're doing steps, like you're damn near running to all these rides, like it catches up to you. And I feel like that's what it was for us, is like we needed energy. And because we didn't take any, Disneyland sells Monsters, which they do it for me because I don't drink energy drinks. Mm-hmm. So I had a few sips of yours and I was good to go. Yeah. But like you just needed it to get through the day. And then after that, you were good.
Yeah.
I forgot why we started talking about this.
I needed 3. I think I had 3 by the end of the day.
Yeah, I think you had one at like noon, and then you had one a little bit later, and then one later.
Yeah. Just to keep me going. Yeah, they didn't energize me, but that was the only energy drink available.
Yeah, and that was our bad. Yeah. We didn't prepare properly. Anyways, all that to say, it was good company, good time. Love Disneyland. We know this. It's probably our last Disney trip of this year. I don't see how we can swing it again with the holidays, so until next year, Disneyland.
Yeah.
But it was fun. Mm-hmm. It was cool.
It was fun. The highlight was when my baby niece was reacting dramatically through all the Jungle Cruise animals, animatronics that were out there.
How was she doing it? She goes, ah! And like it wasn't even like she was excited. It was almost like she was scared, or like she was thinking about it, and she was like, "Why are there these big ass animals and we're just sitting here looking at them?"
Yeah.
Like she was just like,
she was concerned.
Yeah, she was concerned. Like, and every animal, she was like, ah, like literally yelling. Like it was so funny and so cute. Yeah. Another highlight, I would say is going on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad. Mm-hmm. That was like the ride that we can all get on all together and have our cart.
Yeah.
Because it was either 10 or 9 of us because somebody had to stay with the baby.
Yeah.
So it was kind of tricky, like splitting it up into groups. Mm-hmm. But for Mickey's Runaway Railroad, we all got to sit in one cart. Mm-hmm. So it was finally like our whole group and Penny all together on the ride. Mm-hmm. And like that was really fun. So yeah, that was that.
Yeah. There's a picture of me and Pooh hugging each other.
Oh, yeah, there is.
And he patted my head.
He patted your head. I will say, I think that was the good part of this trip is like we were slowing down, which is usually we're on the run. And I feel like this time we actually got to like see the characters and take pictures with them. And like, we don't do that, just me and you. So it was nice to like slow down.
Yeah. Just because we had my baby niece and
Jerry and Jerry. Like Loopy and Abby and your mom. And like, they want to see the characters.
Yeah.
Like Penny's little where that's like what she wants to do. And Jerry too. So yeah, let's slow down.
Yeah.
So it was cool. It was fun. I enjoyed it. We got to ride Rise of the Resistance again.
Mm-hmm.
And that was so fun. I don't know where I was going with that. I blinked out. All that to say, it was a good day at Disneyland. Yeah. We stayed until the sunset. Till it closed. Yeah, we stayed until midnight. And yeah, it was fun. I feel like it was a good bonding experience.
Mm-hmm. Just to enjoy, I love the experience of not only that you're going with family and having a great time, but just that everyone is on the same page. Everyone there,
everyone's just trying to have fun.
Everyone's just trying to enjoy their day.
Yeah, and I feel like for us it was easy because they were like, "You guys know the park best. What are we gonna do?"
Yeah.
So then it was more on us to be like, "Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go there." But because everyone was so chill and like laid back, and then towards the end of the night we were like, "Okay, who has a ride they want to do? Let's figure out how to get there." That way everyone felt fulfilled and everyone felt like they were like getting what they like doing what they wanted to do.
Yeah, there was one ride that we did. Which one is it? The Thunder Mountain, the railroad one. Mm-hmm. And we get on this roller coaster. It's me, my mom, Loopy, and Abby. And at one point towards the end of the ride, Abby turns around, looks at me, and she's mouthing something. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, huh? I'm confused. And I look up and I'm like, oh, her ears flew away. That's what I thought that she was saying. And she was like, no. The little kid in front of us fucking threw up on the ride. Mm-mm. And I felt so bad for that little kid and the dad. Just because like, oh, that fucking sucks. But that roller coaster though, I've been on it before.
Yeah.
And that time it felt a lot faster. I don't know
he said so in his defense.
and the kid's defense, I mean, it was justified for him throwing up.
Yeah, I'm a weenie. I don't go on any of the mountain rides, any of the big roller coasters. Like if I can't, the craziest ride I get on is Indiana Jones and Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay, but if I'm not good with vomit, and if I saw a kid vomiting, I'd probably go right on top of him. Like you guys came out and you were like, there was a kid that vomited. First of all, so sorry for the kid.
Yeah.
But second of all, thank God I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Because I just know I'd throw up right on top of it.
I don't think you would be able to handle that ride either way.
Oh, 100%.
It was low key like a little intense. And
yeah, there's no way.
And it was funny. Me and my mom, we were riding it together.
Yeah.
And I was telling my mom, I was like, there's no way Jerry would be on this ride.
Yeah.
And she's just like, you could handle it.
Well, Jerry was a trooper. Jerry didn't know what any of those rides were on, and he kept getting on them.
Yeah.
He didn't ask. I mean, I think he got smart towards the end. He started asking.
Yeah.
But, like, I was trying to... and the ones that I went on with him, too, I was trying to prepare him, like... Because it is kind of scary. Like, you don't know what you're getting on. But for that one specifically, he didn't want to go because he wanted to ride Pirates again. So he was protesting.
It's almost like testing your limit. Like, how can you handle it?
And I think that's what it was, because on... which one did we get on? And he looked scared.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, so we got on Indiana Jones. And for those of you who don't know, it is like a fast roller coaster. You're getting jerked around a lot. You're getting like, it's kind of intense. Like it's really fun.
I remember that ride years ago.
Yeah.
It used to feel like the dips.
Yeah.
Like now they go like you feel the dip, but then it like interrupts it midway.
Yeah.
Kind of stops
you
from having that stomach gut feeling of you going on this drop.
Yeah. So Jerry's never been on it. So seeing him get on, like he doesn't know what he's expecting. So I just kept telling him to hold on. Mm-hmm. And I kept telling him like, cause he was just looking at me like curious. Mm-hmm. And I was like, just hold on. You're fine. Like there are no big drops. Like you're going to like move around a lot, but like you're fine. And then at the end of the ride, he was just kind of sitting there with his eyes wide. And I was like, did you have fun? And he just looked at me like didn't answer. And I said, were you kind of scared? And he was like, no, it was fun. Yeah. But like, he was kind of scared, but he didn't want to say he was scared. So he was like, no, it was fun.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, like good. I'm glad you liked it. And then that was like kind of it. I just left him alone because he looked scared. I felt bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, he really liked Star Wars Land. He was like all crazy about Star Wars Land. So we went on both the Star Wars rides and he had so much fun. And yeah, he enjoyed himself.
Yeah, I think everyone had a great time, and I'm glad.
For sure.
At the end of the day, that's what we all wanted to do, and we all achieved it.
Yeah, and I love me some Disneyland.
Yeah, and it's just like it's always sad when you hear the last intercom of like Disney's now closed, like it is midnight. Start making your way to the front.
I know. I'm like, no. But I mean, yeah, it is sad. And I think it was sadder because I know we're not going
for a while. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I was just like, I think we need a break for a while.
No, for sure.
For sure.
And if we go in the next 2 or 3 months, mind your business.
It's right in the next year. 2025.
Yeah, we're for sure not going before 2025. But yeah, it was kind of sad, but it was fun. All in all, to say it was fun. Everyone seemed like they had a good time. We all stayed at the hotel, so we saw everyone at the hotel, said goodnight, peaced out.
I think that was the move. I like that. That as soon as we were done at the park, instead of driving all the way to back to Pasadena, it was more of like we're just driving 5 minutes to where the hotel
was. Yeah, it was convenient.
And it's just like that felt way more better.
Yeah. So that was that. We all went to the room, unpacked, said peace out, good night, and then we had to come back early today. So yeah, we all said peace out this morning. We were gonna meet up, but we had to leave earlier than your family did.
Yeah.
So they decided they want to do something else. So we went our separate ways this morning. We went back to downtown Disney with my aunt and Abby. Because my aunt kept talking about these beignets. But
she was saying that she had heard that the beignets that were in downtown Disney are way better than the ones that they have in New Orleans Square.
Yeah.
And we just had to try it. Come on now.
Yeah, so she was excited about the beignets. And when she had brought it up, well, she was kind of talking about it throughout the day, but I didn't know that they were in downtown Disney. And then when your sister got the beignets there, then that's when she was like, "Oh, it was in downtown Disney." But we didn't leave the park, so it didn't register. So this morning she got us some beignets to share, and we got coffee. And we went right when downtown Disney opened. So it wasn't packed. It was a good breeze.
Yeah.
So that was cool. And those are the best beignets I've had ever, I think.
They were nice and warm.
And they weren't so dense. Like it felt like a pastry instead of just like air.
They were just soft and just tear and just.
Yeah, they were really good. Oh wow. Yeah. So we did that. We went to World of Disney, which is like the big merch store outside Disneyland.
As if we didn't spend enough money.
Yeah. I mean, it was fun.
But at the end of the day, souvenirs.
I mean, you only live once. And we go enough that we'll wear the stuff that we buy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was fun. All in all, it was fun. We drove back today. We got home not that long ago. Unpacked.
Just unwind. Just relax.
Yeah, now we're chilling. After this, not even gonna lie to you, I'm probably gonna go to bed. Or we're gonna catch up on shows or...
Nah, just going straight to bed. We're tired. We're exhausted.
I'm like, cut the shit. We're tired.
We've had such a long week.
And we're grateful that we're able to and spend the time with the people we have. But
at the end of the day,
your girl's tired.
I don't see it as I've said this before. I don't see this as wasting money. It's buying memories that you'll never get back.
Period. And I think that's what I was reminding myself. Like, we're never going to be here again for Jerry's first time with Penny, like Penny's one, like with Loopy and Abby and like your family all together. Like, the odds of that happening are not impossible, but they're not very high either.
Yeah.
So it was fun. It was cool.
It's living in the moment. It's just enjoy ourselves. I think we all deserve it. We all work so hard to enjoy a beautiful moment like this.
Yeah. So that's where we've been. That's what we've done. Hopefully we get on our grind and figure out a better recording schedule for the podcast.
Yeah, we'll get back onto our schedule and post frequently again. And I've still been active on Instagram and on TikTok.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If you notice that we haven't posted an episode, more than likely there's something posted on the Instagram.
Yeah.
So head over there, look at what he has going on.
I'm at 2,500 followers,
which is good. Yeah, it's growing over there.
I have about 4,000 listeners that are still active, and I still get the reports that people listen to the podcast, and I love it. I love getting the fan mail. I love people hitting me up and just sending me stuff. It's incredible.
Yeah. So thanks everyone for listening.
Thank you guys for listening, and I appreciate you guys again. And let us know if there's anything else that you guys want us to talk about, or if you have any recommendations for any upcoming episodes
or topics. Yeah.
I know I haven't had my schedule set up yet for like how I used to, because I know Halloween is literally in a few days,
literally around the corner.
So maybe we'll do a Halloween special, or just something Halloweeny.
Throw some spooky vibes in there.
We haven't had any paranormal experience like we did last year.
Knock on your noggin right now. I'm sick of this.
But not like compared to how we did last year with the Halloween special.
Thank goodness.
But we'll see. We'll figure something out for Halloween. And who knows? Maybe we'll talk about movies, spooky movies.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Maybe we'll rank spooky activities.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Right now, I'm about to go take a spooky dookie.
Oh. Okay. Well, we got to go then. We got to go.
Well, thank you guys for listening. We love you. I appreciate you guys for still sticking around and still listening to Broke Boys. And I appreciate each and every single one of you. You don't forget to follow our Instagram and our TikTok at BrokeBoys_FF.
Mm-hmm. See you there.
Much appreciated. Love you guys. Take care. Peace.
Bye.